Right. What we learned in last class? Hmm? Level-based hierarchies, we learned it. We created one more hierarchy, customer hierarchy we created, and we created product hierarchy we created, and we learned what you mean by drill down, we learned how to set up the drill across, we learned how to set up two or more columns as a target drill columns, we learned, meaning if I click on the month, then automatically are getting what? Day name as well as day number. Both we are getting it. If you click on the sales representative, customer name as well as customer key or customer number, both we are getting it. Okay, so two or more columns, how to mark as a display purpose, we learned it. Then we went for number of elements, we learned about it. So the main advantage of the number of elements is what? Number of elements advantage is what? What is the advantage of number of elements? Huh? To pick proper aggregate table. To pick proper aggregate table. This point, more information we come to understand the moment I teach aggregate tables. Right? Now, we completed, I think, up to number of elements only we completed yesterday. With that, we closed the hierarchy chapter. Still in that hierarchy, two hierarchies are pending. One is parent-child hierarchy. Second is unbalanced hierarchy are pending. Those things will be covered down the line. Time being, we are going to move with the level-based hierarchy only. We are stopping that chapter, and those two things will be covered on the some other day. Now today we'll try to understand the next thing that's called as level-based measures. What is that? Level-based measures. It is a very important class. It is a very important class. We'll try to understand that. Nested aggregate functions are not supported by RPD, hence we need to learn LBM. That is nothing but level-based measure. What is the meaning of this one? What is the meaning of this one? For example, let us say I am going to the front end. Let me go to the analytics portal. This is the analytics portal. Now try to sign in. Go to the new analysis, supplier sales representative. Then we have to take here, let us say I am taking one column called as region column. Then I am trying to take here one column called as dollars column. Let me save this one. We are learning what we are learning, level based measures 1. First example, right? So I am giving here 1. Then I am trying to keep in the share folder, and we created our folder. What is the folder we created? B160 folder we created. There I am trying to save this one. Now click on the result. We are able to see the result, region and dollars. Now let me go and try to export this one into the MS Excel. Can I export it? Here we have option. What is this option? Export this analysis. So there is an option called as export into Excel 2007, PowerPoint, Web Archive, PDF format. Next what? CSV file I wanted, tab delimited file I wanted, XML format I wanted. These are the different options what we have in the exporting. Most of the cases we try to use PDF and Excel. These are the two mainly used things, but these are also some of the options what we have it. Now let me export into the Excel format. So it is exporting in the Excel 2007. In the bottom it is exported. Now we can go and we can open this one. I am trying to open it. Now it's opening the Excel and we got the data. Okay, now you can see here two columns, region and dollars, we have it. If I want to calculate, let us say total business, or I can say total dollars. What is my total dollars or total business? Sum of Then what is this? Enter. We can observe here, we are able to see what is the total business. 630,36,793. This was the total business. 630,36,793. This was the total business. If I want to know what is the share of this particular region, in the central region, how much of percentage I did the total business. How I can calculate it? Let us say I want here the share value. I can write here the name as region wise, then market share. Region wise market share I written the name. Then what is the formula for me? Is equal to whatever value we have in that region by whatever we have the value total into what is this? 100. That region money by total money into 100. Then enter, we got here 20.49, we got it. Similarly, I am trying to do for this value by total money into 100, and similarly is equal to this value by total money into 100. Enter. We got this one. Okay, even we can drag here also. If you, by putting here, what is this? B dollar, we have to put it. What is the dollar meaning here? B10 is constant. B10 is constant. Generally, we used to drag it right like this instead of typing the formula. You can drag like that, but you have to keep the dollar and you have to drop it. If the dollar is not available, then what is happening here? Just observe here what is happening. Error. Why? Because it is trying to take denominator. What it is taking? B11. B11 is what here? Nothing. So if you want to fix the bottom one, if you want to fix the bottom cell, then what you have to keep it? Dollar. So if I keep here bottom, always what we are trying to take it? B10 only, we are taking bottom. That's what I want to tell it. Denominator is same for all these three rows. Denominator is same for all these three rows. What is your denominator here? Total business, total money, total money. Now, same thing I want to do in OBIEE using OBIEE functions and all, OBIEE calculations. This is Excel, right? Same thing I want to do in OBIEE. For that, let me go to the OBIEE. Let us do the first front end, then we'll do the back end. I am going to the criteria. Let me add one more dollars column. I am adding it. One more dollars column. I am adding it. I added one more dollars. I want to change all the internal formula, name, everything of this dollars column. Let us see here we have the settings. In the settings, what we have it? In the settings, what you have, madam? Edit formula. If I click on the edit formula, then it is asking what? Column heading. I am trying to change the column heading as what I want. Region wise market share. This I am doing in the report level, right? That is the reason for our identification purpose. I am saying in the brackets report I am giving it. That means what? I am doing this calculation at the report level, not on the RP level. Now click on here dollars. That's by what I want, sum of this total dollars, whatever we have it, we are trying to click on it, then into 100. Now I want to click on here OK. There is a OK option. Click on the OK. Now click on here results. Now you can observe 20, 40, 40. We got it. Properly we got or not? In the Excel also you got the 20, 40, 40 only you got it. It's not rounded. If you want to do the rounding, let's say apply the formatting. You can apply the formatting. What you got? 20, 40, 40. Okay, for this column, whatever we have the formatting, header also I am applying it. Now, we are clear about it. In the report level, directly I can calculate it. Can I calculate same thing in the RPD? Because region-wise market share seems to be reusable, right? I may require in many reports. I may require in many reports. Why can't you can do in the RPD? Instead of developing in each and every report, we can do directly in the RPD, right? So let us do in RPD. I am going for administration tool. Administration tool is opened. Then opening RPD in online mode. Then admin 1, 2, 3. Then expand the core, expand the fact sales. Right click on the fact sales, new object. Then logical column. What is the name? Region wise market share. In the brackets for our identification purposes we are doing where in RPD, so I am giving RPD. Column source derived from existing columns, edit expression, then whatever we have here dollars by what is that, sum of dollars into 100. Then click on here OK, click on here OK. This column let it be drag and drop into here. I am trying to drag and drop. Check in changes, click on S. Is it saying is consistent or not consistent? We'll see what is the reason. I am clicking on the S. Error with what column? Reason wise market share column, whatever we calculated just now, that is a problematic guy. What is the problem? Error in measure definition for the column reason wise. Nested aggregate measure definitions are currently not supported. Can you tell me what you mean by nested aggregate measures? What do you mean by nested aggregate measures? If I written, let us say sum of let us say ACTL, EXT and D. ACTL, EXT and D is what? It is one column. On top of that column, how many sums we have? 8. That is called as nested aggregate, or sum of average of min of max, something like that. So any two aggregate functions are coming side by side, it's called as nested aggregate function. In our calculation, where you got it, you know already one point. What is the actual column name actually? What is the actual column name? If you go and try to observe, our actual column name is available. The column name is what? ACTL, EXT and D. That only we renamed as what? Dollars. And in the dollars level, we applied one aggregation rule. What is the aggregation rule applied? Sum. Then we said this as it is a measure column. A number column associated with aggregation rule, then it is called as what? Measure. That is a simple definition, right? Number plus aggregation rule is equal to measure. That's what our definition. Hence we see here, we got here dollars is nothing but what? Sum of ACTL, EXT and D. Dollars means sum of ACTL, EXT and D. On top of dollars, what you said? Again sum. So sum of sum it got or not? If you want, you can verify it. Double click on this column, whatever we calculated. Now what we got here? Sum of ACTL, EXT and D. This is a problem with the numerator or denominator? This problem is with numerator or denominator? Denominator. So somehow, if I given the total dollars to your hand, can you calculate the region wise market share or not? If I use some of my own calculations, I will use it. I am giving region wise market share column, total dollars column to your hand. Can you calculate this column or not now? Yes. Okay, that is the reason we are learning this chapter. The chapter is called as level based measures. Nested aggregate functions are not supported by RPD, hence we need to learn what? Level based measure. Nested aggregate functions is nothing but sum of ACTL, EXT and D, or sum of any measure column. Next point. Okay, we understand that one. How to create now this total business column? Let us go and try to click on OK. Let me delete this one. I deleted. Now my RPD will be right RPD because I deleted that column, whatever available, I deleted. Now my RPD will be free from errors, yes or no? Consistent. There are no errors are available. All are warnings only. If I remove these warnings, there are no errors are available. Okay. Perfect. Next one. Now my goal is to calculate here total dollars. Total dollars with respect to what receipts? I given device money I given to your hand, or customer wise money I given to your hand, or product wise money I given to your hand. By seeing this report, what type of money I given to your hand? Reason is part of which hierarchy? Customer hierarchy. That means you want your grand total with respect to what? Customers wise. Customers wise you want the grand total. I given the data to your hand. Customer 1 how much paid, customer 2 how much paid, customer 3 how much paid. That kind of data I given to you. Are you getting my point? So how to calculate this total dollars now? Very simple, very simple. Right. So
I'm using not refreshing now.
I didn't change it, sir. Now is it refreshing?
It was showing me, do you wish to check global consistency?
Still that page you are seeing it?
Yeah, only that page.
Is it so?
Yeah, good.
Other folks, what are seeing it?
The Excel sheet.
Hey, Excel sheet you are seeing, right? Yes.
Yeah.
I see the Excel spreadsheet too.
That's right. That's right. That's what it's supposed to be. Now MS Word. Yeah, something problem with your side only, Manish. Your
Okay.
internet is slow.
Okay, that makes sense.
Right. Come to the point here. What I want. I want to calculate now total dollars I want to calculate with respect to the customer. With respect to the customer. Because my report is talking about the region. Region is part of the customer hierarchy. So for that, what all I am doing is, whatever we have here, dollars, this dollars column, I am duplicating it. Then I am saying as it is a grand total. I am saying this as grand total. Now this grand total I am trying to drag and drop into here. Now check in changes, click on S. Now close it. Now go to the front end. Let us see that grand total column, is it available or not. For that, what you have to do? Reload server metadata, then expand it, then derived columns, then grand total. I am trying to drag and drop it. Tell me, is it going to display the grand total or it is normal dollars only? Just I renamed it, that's it, right? But internally the formula, logic, everything is what? Same, because it is a duplicated column. That's the reason it is going to show it is behave similar to what? Dollars. Dollars, whatever it is behaving, similarly this grand total also behaving. But I don't want this to behave in that pattern. I want this to behave like a grand total only. Then what exactly we need to do? Right. No one asked me yesterday. We have been created. Let us say here, expand here. What is this level? Now, what is this level we created? What is the level we created? In each and every level, first level always I create what level? Did I map any column to the grand total level? But no one asked me, sir, you created level. No, you didn't map the columns to that one. Remaining all levels I mapped the columns, right? For this only I didn't map it. The reason is today I am going to use that. Now I want to calculate this particular measure column at what level? Grand total. Grand total level with respect to what hierarchy my report is demanding? Customer hierarchy. So I need to map this column now. Whatever we have this grand total, select it, then drag and drop this one onto which level? Customer hierarchy grand total. The moment I drop it, that's it. My job is done. Now we can say definition is like this. Definition is like this. You tell me now, whatever we have here column, whatever we have here column, this column, whatever we have it, this column is called as what column actually? It is a measure column. Yes or no? And the same measure column is mapped with what? Level. A measure column mapped with one level, then it is called as what? Level based measure. Now we got the definition. What is level based measure? Any one measure column mapped with one or more levels. In my case, it is one level only. There is a possibility in one or two instances, more levels also can map it. One or more levels, then it is called as what? Level based measures. Okay, now you understand this one. Just I mapped it. Apart from that one, nothing I did. Yes or no? Only I did the mapping. After I did the mapping, let me go to the report side. Just I am trying to reload server metadata. Then I am trying to refresh it. Is it grand total is displaying grand total value or not? If you want, you can compare with your MS Excel. What is the grand total value? 630,36793, 630,36793, 630,36793. It's matching. So you calculated now grand total. What is stopping you? You have in our hand, what is this? Dollars. What is this? Grand total. These two things you can divide and you can multiply with 100 and you can get the result, right? Okay. For this, let us say I am going here. Then I am trying to calculate that one. Right click, new object, logical column. What is the name? Region wise market share. This one we are doing in the RPD, so I given the name as RPD. Column source derived from existing columns. Then whatever we have here, dollars, that by what is this level based measure here? Grand total into 100. Then okay. Now this column also I am trying to drag and drop here. Check in changes. Click on yes or no. Now close it. Let me go to the front end browser. Reload server metadata. Then you can expand this fact sales. Expand the derived columns. Region wise market share we have it. That I am trying to drag and drop here. Then we can see here whatever you calculated report level, whatever you calculate from RPD, whatever you calculate in the MS Excel, all are same page or not? All are same. Of course, now we did excellent job, we did it. Whatever is thrown the error, that error workaround we found it. The workaround is what? Level based measure. What is the error we found? Nested aggregate functions are not supported in the RPD. That is the error message. For that, what is the workaround we found? You have to map a measure column to the one level so that it behaves like a level based measure. Sorry. How the? Okay, good question. Question is how the value got changed. If we added this column to level, immediately the value got changed, right? How it changed it? Value is not changed actually. The SQL query changed. The SQL query changed. What the SQL query is going to create is simply it writes select sum of dollars from so and so table. That's it. Because I get mapped to what? Grand total level. See the SQL query backend. For this entire report, let us say backend I am trying to see the SQL query. Save, administration, then manage sessions, then go and try to observe here view log. In the view log, we can observe now it's trying to get here. First we are trying to get only how many columns it is? Region column and dollars column only it is trying to get it. Yes or no? then it's trying to get here what it is into 100, it is doing it. Select this distinct C2, C3, C5, C1, and C1 if it is null, then we are multiplying with what? 100 as what? C6. Observe this query once. Observe this query. Here what is the C1? Blindly it is calculating what? Select sum from one table, from so and so table means what we are going to get it? Total sum only are going to get it or not? That means what? Grand total. You are getting my point or not? If I go to the SQL and if you say simply select sum ACTL EXTND from D1 underscore orders to orders to, then if I try to execute this one, system is refreshing, one moment. Right, now you can see here what we got it, grand total you got or not. System will create like that query. The moment you mapped on measure column to that particular level, the query style, the query how it is going to prepare it, it will be changes. That you need not bother about it. That is a backend process. Your job is what level you want the total. What level you want the total. That level you have to map it. I want the total at what level? Grand total level. So I mapped with what? Grand total. You received my point? Excellent. Now you are clear about that one. That's what I am trying to tell in the notes. If you see the notes once, first what we did here, we created here level based measures. We duplicated this one, right? We duplicated this one. Now next, understanding or testing the level based measure. We understand now grand total how it is displaying. Third, we are using what? Using level based measure in share calculations. We use the share calculations to update the report. So these are the 4 steps what we did it. Any questions on these 4 steps? If no, I will ask one question. Any questions? Right. Now question is calculating year-wise share. Now we calculate what? Region-wise market share, right? Now I want what? Year-wise market share I want it. So let us go and try to develop that report first. We have here columns, 2 columns I am taking. New analysis, supplier sales representative. I am taking one column called as year column. Then I am trying to take here one column called as dollars column. This is the example of second example. So let me give it as a LBM. 2 I am giving. Now I clicked on the result. We got the result. Now you tell me now, here I have one column. You know already that column is called as grand total column. If I drag and drop this grand total here, is it going to behave like a really grand total or normal dollars? If I drop here, it is going to display the grand total value or it is a normal dollars is going to display. Question is not clear? Question is clear, right? Answer is not clear. Okay. Yes, what it will display? It displays grand total. Why sir? See, I given customer 1 how much paid, customer 2 how much paid, customer 3 how much paid. That's what you are calculating grand total. here we take in the time, right? How system knows. With respect to time hierarchy, grand total is what? Unknown column. In the time hierarchy, is it grand total is mapped to anywhere? With respect to time hierarchy, grand total is what? Unknown column. As is unknown column, it behaves as a normal column only. With respect to customer hierarchy, mapped to the grand total. So system understand, okay, he mapped me with the grand total level, so I have to calculate grand total level, it's calculated. But with respect to time hierarchy, it is a unknown column. You didn't map it to any level. That's why displaying what? Not behaving like a normal dollars. Suppose now you want this to be part of grand total really, then what you have to do? Map with time hierarchy. Which level you have to map? Grand total level you have to map it. Excellent. So let me do that one. I am going here. Then grand total, whatever we have it, you have to drag and drop. Dragging and dropping making some trouble to you. Then one more option is double click on grand total. Here also what is the option available? Levels. With respect to time hierarchy, what level you have to map it? Grand total level. So we are selecting the grand total level. This is the measure column. With respect to time hierarchy, we are mapping with what? Grand total level. Let me click on here, okay. Then check in changes. Now click on yes. Now close. Let me go and try to see the reporting side now. Reload server metadata. Refresh the report. Now we can see it is behaving like a grand total or not. It is behaving like a grand total. Now this by this, do I need to calculate it? Already I have the calculation. Already we have it, right? Already we have it. Actually previously I given the name of this one as region wise market share. Let me change now name as generic. Name as what? Generic. Generic, I am trying to rename it. What is this? Market share, I am renaming it. Okay, now let me go and try to save it. If I change your name, automatically it changes in the presentation there or not? Automatically it changes in the reports also or not? Yes. If you change something in the BMM layer, automatically changes where? In presentation layer, and also changes where? In the reports also it will changes. Any hard-coded values in case when this column is equal to something written calculation like that, there it won't change it. Even though it won't change over there, it will work fine because of what? Aliases. If directly dragged the column means it will changes. If you written somewhere hard-coded values, case when statement you written, there what will happen? It won't change, but still it will work because of aliases. So if you rename it any point of time, we need not worry about it. System will automatically changes respect to all the things. Right. Now I am trying to go for, let me close this. Then check in changes. Click on SR now. Then let me go to the front end. I am trying to do here reload server metadata. Then once you reload it, let me expand this fact sales derived columns. Then market share, I am trying to drag and drop. We got here market share, we got it 76 and 24. 76% of the business we did in 1998 year. In the 1999 year, 24% of the business we did. Actually 1999 year has 4 months of data only, my sample data. Okay, right. Okay, this is what the second example. Third example, what is the third example? Calculate item type wise share. What is the meaning? For example, I am going for new now analysis. I hope this you have to answer very well. Now I am trying to take a column called as item type. Then I am trying to take a column called as dollars. Then I am trying to take here. Then I am trying to take here grand total. Now tell me, grand total will behave like a really grand total or it is a normal dollars? Grand total will behave as a normal dollars or what is that? Hmm? Louder and strong voice. Normal dollars only. Okay. Click on the results. Then we can observe here. What is this? It is a normal dollar only. It is behaving. It is behaving like a normal dollars. Now I want this to behave like a really grand total. Then what I need to do? We have to go to RPD. Then whatever we have this grand total, we have to map to which level? Product which level? Grand total level we have to map it. Next, okay. Next, go and try to check in changes. SR no. Then go to the front end, reload server metadata. Then it behaves like what? Grand total. Now, market share already we have it, right? That one I can go and I can take it. Then we are able to got it. This is one of the example. It's a LVM 3. Third example. This 8%, this 8%, like that. We got different things. Next question. Let us go for next question. New analysis, supplier sales representative. This one you have to answer your own region. I am taking district. I am taking a dollars. I am trying to save it as LVM 4. Now I am trying to click on here results. Even I am exporting this one into the Excel for best clarity purpose. Let me open this. Now what I want is here calculation. What I want here calculation is district market share within region. District market share within region I want it. Tell me what is the calculation you are going to write here is equal to this by sum of from where to where, year to year or total? Only that region, right? Only that region means from the C4 to C8, correct? Now I am trying to close that into 100. Then we got here 6%. Now similarly, can you tell me this row equal to this by sum of from where to where? C9 to C12, right? So into 100. Then we got this 25. Okay. Now we have here in denominator what we are trying to put it? In denominator what we are trying to put it? Sum we are putting. Sum of what level? Region level sum we are putting it. It's not the grand total. It is a subtotal I can say. At what level it is? Region level total. Region level total. Previously it is what? Grand total. That is the difference. Now in the denominator I want to put it. Can I map the same grand total to region level? Can I map this one to the region level? Then it behaves like a region level grand total or not? However, whatever you are about to develop the report, it will work fine. But whatever already existing report, LBM 1 is available, right? That is the report is there, right? What about the life of that one? If I change like this, if you click on OK, if you click on check in changes, then if you go and try to observe your first report, whatever we have here, LBM 1 report, catalog, we are going for catalog, then LBM 1 report is available, right? Let us go and try to see the descending order. LBM 1 report. You can observe, I think we didn't do. Reload. I reloaded. Then go for catalog. Then LBM1 open. Sorry. Yeah. Now okay. It's came now. See here. It is behaving like a what it is behaving. Grand total or it is a reason level total it is behaving. Because you map it to what? Reason level you mapped it. That means existing report is impacted or not. So that purpose is grand total calculation. This purpose is reason level calculation. Don't mix these two things. Exactly. Create one more column and map that to the reason level. That you have to use in further reports. That is the correct answer. Excellent. Now let me revert it whatever mistake I did it. We realized we should not disturb this one. If you disturb it, existing reports are disturbing. So now in order to get my requirement, I have to duplicate what? Same dollars column, and I am trying to rename this one as region level total. I renamed like that, and it is really region level total it has to behave means what I have to map here? I have to map to the region level. So click on here, okay. This one region level total we are going to get it. Once we have the normal dollars and once we have the region level totals, can you calculate now district wise market share? These two division only, right? Yes. Now I am trying to right click on this one. Let us say new object, logical column, district market share within region. Now column source derived from existing, edit expression. Now we want to take here, what is this? We have to take here dollars column, we have to take it. Then by what you have to take? Region level total. We take a region level total into 100. Then okay. Now we got here district market share within region. This district market share within region and region level total both are new, right? Let me drag and drop into derived columns. Let me check in changes. Click on SR now. Let me go to the front end. Then this one I reverted, right? If I click on the refresh, I think I need to do reload and refresh. So let me go for new analysis, supplier sales representative, then reload server metadata. Where is our report? LBM4, right? That's what we have been working. Let me click on edit. Let me drag and drop the columns called as region level total. Now observe the region level total, how it is came for this region, whatever total is available, that's what we got it, right? Now district market share also I can drag and drop here. Now we got, what is the number we got here? 6. The 6 is the one what we got here also, right? And what is this number we got here? 25. 25 is the number what we got here. So your Excel calculations and your report calculations matching or not? Matching. So this is how we are going to calculate it. So this is the LBM4. Now similarly we have here some other exercise we have it. What is the next exercise? Calculating item type share within subtype share within item type. Is it similar to above one or not? Similar to above one, right? Previous what we did? Right. Now if I want to do this one, what I have to do then? Yeah, tell me what I need to do. Start. Can I map this region level total to calculate to calculate products item level total? Can I map like that? Can I map like that? Previously I mapped it like that only, right? Grand total case I mapped it, but here now can I map it? Let us assume we can map it. Let us assume we map it. Once we mapped it, let us go and try to see how the report is behaving. Let us say I mapped it, then I'm clicking on OK. Then I'm trying to check in changes, click on S, then close, then go to the reporting end, then reload server metadata. Then I'm trying to refresh here. Still it reloading. I'm clearing all the caches. This cache is not there. Right. See this one. Suppose I taken region and item type both I taken. Now what is this going to do? It is calculating. It's calculating at what level it's calculating? It's calculating what level? Still type level only it is calculating or not? Are you getting my point? But if you take here, grand total 1. Grand total is not disturbed. It is coming properly, it is coming. Whatever your goal is available, that goal only it is coming. Yeah, the problem is you observe it. Here system is in confused way. We said here the same column you mapped with what? Region level you mapped and product type level also you mapped it. Is it whatever we have the money in the central, whatever we have in the money in the central, that one is not equal to backing money, yes or no? Is it same? No. The system is not understanding what to do. So it is behaving like a whatever way it like it. That means within the central, in the backing total, how much is available, that's what it is giving it. Within the central, backing how much is available, that's what it is giving it. Now tell me one point here. Is it really what our purpose? What is my purpose here? System is not understanding. I have to calculate region level totals. I have to calculate, or item type level totals. I have to calculate. System is not understanding that one. Item level totals also is not calculating. Item level totals means what? Backing of central as well as east as well as west, right? Backing of central as well as east as well as west. But is it calculating like that? No. So it's not able to give either item type wise total, it is not able to give it, and region level total also is not able to give it, because this region level total, item type level total values are not same. You mapped wrongly, you designed wrongly. In case of grand total, it is worked fine. Why? Because time wise you calculate the grand total, or customer wise you calculate the grand total, or product wise you calculate the grand total. Always number is what? Same. So only one measure is available which can be mapped with multiple levels, that is grand total. The level based measure, only we have one measure that can be mapped with multiple levels, that is what level? What is column? Grand total column. Only for grand total that kind of freedom we have it. Remaining all columns case, for each subtotal you have to create separate column, you have to create it. You want region level total, you have to create duplicate and you have to map to the region level. You want item type level total, you have to duplicate and you have to map to the item type level. But in case of grand total level, we can use the same column for multiple hierarchies, because grand total with respect to any hierarchy is same. That point you have to catch. Is it clear, that one? Right. If it is clear, my job is done. Then I can say now whatever I did the configuration here, it is wrong. Whatever I did the configuration is here wrong. I am deleting this one. This column, whatever I give the region level total, that is purpose is region level total only. I should not use for product type level total. If I want now product type level total, I have to do what? Duplicate. This one I have to rename as what? Product level total, I have to rename it product type level total. This one has to behave like that, means I have to map to what? Product type level, I have to map it. Now once you have this column and dollars column, you can calculate now subtype level, you can calculate or not, share. Now right click, new object, logical column, product subtype share within type, within product type, then column source, then derived, then edit, then I am trying to drag and drop here dollars by what is that? Product type level total into 100, then okay, then okay. Now we got here these two columns, we got it. These two things I am trying to drag and drop here, then we got it. Check in changes, click on yes or no, then close. Let me go for report here, reload server metadata. Now unnecessary columns, whatever I created here, those things I am deleting it. This one I don't want it, this one also I don't want it, this one also I don't want it. Now click on the results. Now if you go for the fact sales, derived columns, product type level total, now you can see 5175041 for backing we got it. For backing we got it, up to backing this is what the amount, right? And the beef, how much I got? 4908216. If I want to know now product subtype level totals, you can go and you can select here. There you can see, are you seeing the number here? You can go and collapse this window. Still you are not seeing the number. What is this? 113, like that we got it. So this by this, by 1 we got it. Is it doing correct? Okay, rounded value it is giving, right? Okay, that's fine. 1. And overall, it's this up to here, if we go and try to sum it, we should get here 100. 100% we should get it. Did you get the 100% here? What is this Excel? What is the sum here? 100% we got it. So it is working or not? It is working. So that's what you have to do in this point. Now we understand now calculating item subtype share within item type. This one you can do your own or not? Calculating quarter share within year. Can we map a measure column with multiple levels of hierarchy? Can we map a measure column with multiple levels of a hierarchy? Question is clear or not? If we go to the RPD, let us observe it. Let us say I am trying to double click on one column. Can I map this one here? Is it allowing me to map the two levels here? This is the one column. In this one hierarchy, can I map to the two levels? Within the same hierarchy, sir, I mean to say grand total level I want to select it. I want to select the region level also. Is it possible? Grand total level and region level, is it possible? Or region level, district level, is it possible? Only one level, right? That means what? One measure within one hierarchy we can map to what? One level. Even yesterday we are aware of this point. One column we can map to how many levels? Only one level. That's not the same point. Okay. Next point. Develop a report with columns region. Okay, let me develop it. I am trying to develop here analysis, supplier sales representative. Then I am trying to take here column called as region. Second column is what I am asking? Dollars. Third column what I am asking? Grand total. So what is this dollars and what is this grand total? Do you have any difference? Dollars is what? Measure. What it is? What is dollars? What is grand total? Dollars is a normal measure. What about a grand total? Level based measure. Level based measure. Now my question is, if I click on your result, okay, I am trying to click on results, I clicked on the result. If I click on the central, what is the life of dollars? What is the life of grand total? Dollars is going to split according to the districts. Whereas grand total is what? Will not change. Grand total is what? Will not change. That's what I mean to tell in this point. If you click on central region, then dollars measure will split district wise, whereas grand total will not split because it is a level based measure. Level based measure, always think about what level they mapped in the BMM layer. In that level only a skill query will be created. It won't take care what columns you are taking here. You take here customer column, or you take here sales rep column, or you take here district column, doesn't matter for me. Dollars is splitting according to the columns what you are taking here. But grand total will not be splitting. Grand total always listens what? In the BMM layer, what level you mapped it. That level only is going to display it. Am I clear? That's what the level based measure. With this I completed one level of the training I completed. With this I completed one level of the training. Tomorrow, I mean to say Monday, we are going to cover what? Learner level, we try to start it. Practitioner level, total talks about RPD. Total talks about what? RPD. Learner level, total talks about again RPD. Again, sorry. Reports, dashboard, scheduling. Next, third level, specialist level, talks about again RPD. And fourth level is combination of these two levels, these two things, report as well as RPD. Like that I designed it. By seeing the meaning of learner level, practitioner level is easy or learner level is easy? What is English meaning, sir? Learner level is first or practitioner level is first? Huh? Learner level is the first, then practitioner level. But we are doing in reverse. Practitioner level we did first, then we are going for what? Learner level. However, for OBIEE, this is how it will be setting. Meaning, if I want to develop the report, means what should be there? Backend, RPD should be there. If directly I develop the reports, or you take the subject area backend RPD is there, means you will tell what is RPD. Right? That is the reason first we went for what? Even though it's a bit difficult, we went for the first practitioner level. First we developed RPD, only we developed it. Okay, generally in the project also, if I have two members, one guy is bit senior, one guy is bit junior, junior guys will be working on the reports and dashboards. Senior guys will be working on the RPD side. Are you getting my point? Okay. Thank you then. We'll meet on Monday. Okay. Happy weekend. Bye-bye.